Morning, everyone. My name is Rajlani Ben Levi, and I'm a current member of the Empowered Cohort 1 program. I am also an advocate for solar energy. I decided to join the Empowered program because I want to learn how to install solar panels. I personally do not know anyone who knows how to install them. I'm excited for the chance to learn and grow. I believe solar energy is important because as time passes, it is important for us to make sure we are using resources that does not hurt the earth. I want to improve the quality of life for those around me and in my community. So I think preparing people for the future with solar panels is a part of that journey to better my community and the world. I am also interested in growing my handy person skills and using those skills to teach others and serve my community. I am passionate about nature and the earth, and I think working with solar panels is a great way to help others have access to green energy. After I complete Empowered program, my goal is to complete additional training on how to work with solar panels and use that knowledge to work with a company that offers solar panel installations. Thank you for your time. Next, I would like to introduce City Council Member Emmanuel Remy. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Rajlani, for the wonderful welcome and introduction. Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day here in Columbus, and I'm happy to be here with all of you. I'm Councilmember Emmanuel Remy, and I'm proud to chair the Environment Committee for the City of Columbus. We know here in Columbus that climate change impacts our most vulnerable residents, not just in the future, but right now. More hot days. We just went through a record-breaking June. And longer, more powerful rainstorms means higher energy bills, home repairs, and even health consequences. That's why the City of Columbus is committed to bold climate action through our Sustainable Columbus Initiative and our Columbus Climate Action Plan. The plan lays out a roadmap for our community to equitably achieve carbon neutrality by 2050 and to reduce emissions significantly by 2030. Committing us to at least a 45% reduction. Transitioning to clean, renewable energy, specifically solar, is a huge strategy for our Columbus and Central Ohio community to reach its climate goals. As we saw with the recent heat wave and power outages in June, combating climate change and having access to clean, reliable, local energy sources is critical and provides community and energy grid resilience. That's why we're excited today to announce and launch the 2022 Columbus Area Solar Co-op. Through a partnership with Solar United Neighbors, Impact Community Action, Morpsey, and Simply Living, residents in the Columbus and Franklin County area can start going solar at home. You'll hear from Solar United Neighbors and Miria in a bit on exactly how the co-op works, but this effort will support our Climate Action Plan goal to install 50 megawatts of residential solar by 2030. Through the Columbus Area Solar Co-op, our goal is to do 75 installations across the Central Ohio community. Make no mistake, this goal is ambitious, but we believe our Central Ohio community is up to the task, and there will be robust outreach to encourage residents to go solar. The Columbus Area Solar Co-op also supports clean energy jobs that will further equity and environmental justice in our community. The co-op's selected installer will work with Impact and the Empowered program to provide training, mentorship, and apprenticeship opportunities. The Empowered program is a 12-week clean energy jobs training program for young students focused on communities of color, women, and our opportunity neighborhoods. In fact, I'd like to recognize the first ever cohort of this program that is here today with us in the audience. We're excited to launch this solar co-op that supports so many of our climate and equity goals. Of course, we can't do this work alone, And with that, I'd like to introduce and welcome to the podium Mayor Ben Kessler with the City of Bexley.
Good morning. First off, I want to applaud the City of Columbus in your climate action plan and the leadership that you all have shown. It is incredible, the goals that you have laid out. It's incredible to see you working to achieve those goals, and it's an inspiration to all of the communities in Central Ohio to see what's possible. So here we are in a parking lot at the Linden Community Center, and we're living the future. The speakers here, the microphone, are hooked up to a battery pack and a vehicle behind us. It was powered by solar. The battery cells in that vehicle, after maybe 10, 20 years, can be recycled and refurbished. And what we're doing today is part of the solution. And it's going to take a lot. It's going to take the solar panels on this building behind us. It's going to take the utility scale solar and wind that the City of Columbus has worked on through their aggregation program. It's going to take the rooftops throughout Central Ohio. And this program is powerful because it's one prong among many prongs to help us confront, tackle, and solve a climate crisis that is affecting us throughout the world in a very local, very community-based way. I'm really proud that Bexley is part of the launch for this program, and I'm really thankful to Columbus to opening this up to our entire region. It's going to take a whole region. It's not going to take any one city. So the more that we have these programs that we confront together with solutions that we brainstorm together that are community-based, that are accessible, the more powerfully we can confront this crisis together. And with that, I would love to announce and bring to the podium Ms. Williams from Solar United. I just got it wrong already. I already got it wrong. SUN, Solar United Neighbors, right? Yep. There we go. Thank you.
Well, thank you everybody for coming out today. And thank you Jelani and Councilmember Remy and Mayor Kessler. I'm honored to follow such a great group of speakers who represent a diverse set of views about our community, solar, and climate action. So as I mentioned, my name is Mariah Williams, and I'm the Program Associate with Solar United Neighbors. I'll be the person that's meeting with everybody throughout this co-op to help offer education and support during your solar process. So we are a nonprofit organization that helps homeowners and businesses to go solar, and we also advocate for energy rights and solar policy on a local, state, and national level. So over the next 3 months, we will hold info sessions covering solar basics, answering questions, and offering free roof assessments. All of these services and resources are available at no obligation, regardless of if someone decides to go solar through our co-op or not. Our first online info session is going to be this Thursday at 6 p.m. And if you're one of those folks that prefers in-person learning, our first one of those experiences will be on Monday, July 25th at the Impact Community Center. So, and if neither of those dates works for you, not to worry. We'll have plenty of different dates online and in person at different places throughout the community and in different suburbs throughout the next 3 months. So another part of the co-op process is the selection committee. So we encourage everybody that participates in our co-ops to join our selection committee, and that group gets together, and after we've collected bids for your solar installations, we put all of that information on a spreadsheet together, and then the committee meets to decide which installer will be best suiting the needs of the co-op. And we look at a variety of factors. So origin of manufacturer is sometimes important to people, or the brand of panels, the length of the warranty, the cost of the system, and we weigh each of those points and let everybody know, how they should be voting, and then they can consider those whenever they're picking one installer so that we can get bulk pricing for everybody in the co-op. By selecting just that one installer, we usually see a discount of 10 to 15% off of what you would get if you just approached companies yourself. And of course you have that support and education through the program. In the end, each resident that decides to go solar through the co-op has the opportunity to customize their system and right size it for their needs. So like in 2020, whenever I participated in the co-op, long before I was an employee of Solar United Neighbors, we worked with the installer to make sure that it was going to suit our needs to power not only our home, but at the time, our 2 electric vehicles. So we wanted to make sure that we had options to keep our power running if there was an outage. So we have battery backup and a transfer switch on our home system. And now I'm fortunate enough that I get to work with Solar United Neighbors so that I can help everybody else figure out what system is right for them. And now I'm going to pass it back to Councilmember Remy for closing remarks. He looks a little surprised by this.
There are more remarks here. What do you know? Thank you, Mariah, and thanks to all of our speakers today for each of you being here. The future of Columbus and Central Ohio is bright, empowered by our commitment to clean, sustainable energy. We're excited to kick off this co-op and look forward to celebrating its successes. We'll be happy to take any questions. All right, thank you very much. Carlos, do you have any questions? Yeah, thanks.